Hello everyone, I'm back, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2023 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on trail cams. From weird unidentified creatures to killers and to many other unexplainable phenomena. So today I decided to highlight some of the most chilling and downright horrifying creatures caught on trail cameras this year. So grab your popcorn and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest trail camera clips of 2023. Before this video starts, I have a huge announcement that you guys don't want to miss. I just started my very own merchandise store. I made all these designs myself, and it's actually crazy how high quality everything turned out. The material is perfect and the design is simple but trendy, and it's perfect for practically everyone. So if you're excited for Halloween and are a Halloweener yourself, make sure you purchase some merch. And there's also some maximum fear designs. The shirts and hoodies on the website say that they're men's, and I don't know why because they're good for men and women. The hoodies and the shirts will fit women perfectly as well, so don't let the men's label scare you away. But if you guys enjoy my videos and like what I'm doing, this is an amazing way to show support. There's also many more designs coming soon. This is only the beginning. And how could I forget about the amazing coffee mugs? Maybe you guys didn't spot it, but if you're wondering why there's a clip behind me, it's because I tried to rig my mic up a different way and clip it back behind me, but it didn't work and I forgot that it was there. Just wanted to clear that up, but back to the video. So directly down below this video, if you scroll down, my products will be right there. So go ahead and click them and it'll take you right to my website. It's super simple. There's also a browse shop option on my YouTube homepage. And the best part about this merchandise is that there are so many different color variations to choose from, and sizes of course. So once again, if you want to support me, Maximum Fear, and if you love the simple design of the clothing, go ahead and purchase some of this special merchandise made by me, Maximum Fear. It's perfect for the Halloween season. Thank you, and back to the video. This footage was just released to the public on September 1st, 2023, and it immediately started going viral. Posted to TikTok by Mindfunk7, the footage has struck an absolutely massive debate online. Here is the footage. The very short clip caught on a trail cam very late at night shows what looks like a dinosaur quickly sprinting by. It was said that this trail cam was placed on a tree in a very remote area in this forest. Could this be proof that dinosaurs never went extinct and still do exist? Or is it something else? There was practically a war in the comment section. Skeptics believe it was just a kangaroo, but when we really examine it closer and slow the footage down, it doesn't really resemble a kangaroo in my opinion. Others suggest it's some sort of cryptid, or in other words, an unidentified creature that has no firm evidence to suggest it exists. Whatever theory you agree with, I think we can all agree on something. This is some pretty compelling footage. Hopefully dinosaurs are not coming back because we humans would be screwed. Now this is some of the most convincing footage of the entire video because it was literally released by the Pentagon. If you don't know, the Pentagon is the headquarters building of the United States Department of Defense. It's located in Arlington County, Virginia. Basically, what the Department of Defense does is keep the country safe by providing military forces needed for war and overall trying to keep the country secure. But just the other day, the Pentagon themselves would release some absolutely unexplainable footage. An unidentified flying object was spotted and filmed by multiple different watch cameras. Check it out. According to the text, it was taken on January 15th, 2023. As we look at all the different cameras this UFO was captured on, the evidence becomes even more compelling. What the heck could it be? Experts are completely puzzled by the footage, saying that the only explanation is that it was a UFO. Some speculate it's an alien spacecraft. UFO and alien encounters have been popping up like crazy recently, adding more credibility to this theory. Could another planet have finally created the technology necessary to make it to our planet? And are we under attack? However, many speculate it could be some sort of flying device from another country used to spy on our country. Kind of like that Chinese spy balloon that got shot down recently by the US government, but sources say that they've never really seen an object that looks like this before. It's unique and seems to be not from this world. Definitely lots of unanswered questions with this one. I will keep you all updated if more information is released. The following video shows a terrifying encounter. A couple lives on a heavily wooded property. Their house is practically surrounded by dense forest as far as the eye can see. This being said, because they reside in such a remote area, sometimes they experience strange activity. One night they let their dog out in their backyard. Eventually, the dog started barking and going crazy as if something dangerous was out there. They rushed outside to the backyard, and this is what they were met with.
It's not showing up on camera. Oh my gosh. There it is. There it is.
There
What
it
is
is.
it? Oh, there's a bunch of them. Where are they? They're blinking, y'all.
Yeah, I see his eyes right there.
Glenn!
You see that?
What is that?
Some creatures seem to be bobbing their heads up and down in a strange manner with their eyes reflecting.
Was. There, to see the others over in the
Yes.
trees?
Now these could just be coyotes or some other animal like they were suggesting. But the videographers were obviously freaked out. This is definitely some strange behavior. What type of animal acts like that and moves like that? Some believe they are paranormal beings lurking within the trees. Popular theories suggested by viewers include Bigfoot, skinwalkers, and other cryptid creatures. Whatever it is, wild animal or creature, it seems quite eerie. Definitely a weird capture. Let me know what you all think in the comments. These photos were just released on September 1st, 2023 by the New York Post. The photos are of the infamous urban legend, the Loch Ness Monster. Here are the photos and the story behind them. These photos are reportedly being called some of the most exciting ever by people who are on the lookout for the Loch Ness Monster. As you can see, the photos show a strange serpent creature breaching the surface of the water. Now these photos were actually taken back in 2018 according to Chi Kelly, the woman who took the photos. But at first she kept the photos to herself because she was afraid of the backlash of the public. She thought that people would call her crazy and a liar. But now she finally decided to share her groundbreaking photos. Chi Kelly, a 51-year-old woman, is just a normal woman and seems like a very reliable source. The reason Kelly decided to finally release the photos is because there's a very large search going on for this infamous monster. The largest Loch Ness hunt in 50 years to be exact. She figured now would be the best time to release her photographs. Apparently, when this encounter happened, she and her husband Scott were having lunch at a nice restaurant called the Doris Inn, which is actually located right on the banks of Loch. It's located in Inverness, Scotland. They looked out and noticed a discrepancy in the water, so they quickly took these photos before the creature would disappear for good. Some very convincing evidence for sure. This strange clip takes place in Colombia. The man was a farmer who was also a beekeeper. One day the man went to tend to his bees when he looked out in the nearby field and spotted something strange. It was some strange creature peering back at him. As you can see, some dark and demonic looking horned creature is peering around some brush. The farmer was shocked at what he saw, so like most of us would do, he grabbed his camera and took that video. The man said the creature gave off some, quote, very unsettling energy, and he recalls feeling very threatened by it, feeling as if it was gonna come after him and harm him. After about a couple minutes of this intense staring contest, the horned beast reportedly vanished. 1 second it was there, and the next second it was gone. The farmer then slowly and cautiously approached the area where he saw the creature, but when he made it there was no sign that the creature was ever there in the first place. No tracks, no marks, nothing. Now it kind of looks like a deer or horned animal, but according to the farmer, it was definitely not. Residents who live near the area in Colombia have nicknamed the creature the Colombian cryptid. Now this trail cam capture is just downright weird. Taken by a trail camera placed in the woods, take a look at the strange creature it captured. What in the heck is that? It looks like a giant insect or some sort of spiky lizard. This thing just looks otherworldly. Not much information was given, like where the photo took place and when exactly it was taken, but it definitely is shocking. Some skeptics say it could have been some sort of plant, but we can easily see a hand and an arm coming out of this being. Could it be some sort of mutated lizard, or a completely new creature that has never been discovered? Let me know down below. Some children were out innocently playing on their trampoline, as they did frequently. Behind their backyard is an open field, followed by a dense tree line in the distance. As the children were playing, they noticed something moving off in the field. This is when one of the kids decided to start recording. Here is what they caught. As you can see, a strange, pale, humanoid creature is seen crawling around through the field. They were puzzled by the presence of this being, so one of them decided to get a little closer. But to their horror, the thing reportedly started screaming at them and making strange noises that they had never heard before. Terrified, they ran for their lives back into the safety of their home. A few minutes passed and the children were feeling brave, so they decided to take another peek outside. And surprisingly, the creature was still there. Allegedly, the two boys were later interviewed by a cryptozoologist and they seemed very scared and shaken up by the encounter, making us all wonder, what did they really see that day? A man was relaxing, enjoying a nice winter day. He walked outside of his home on this snow-covered morning to hear some very loud and eerie sounds coming from the nearby woods. Take a listen.
What that is?
Strange growls and yells are heard. What kind of animal could make this noise? The man who took the video never verified his location, making the mystery even more of a mystery. But it's assumed he's somewhere in the northern region of the US. Are there any kinds of animals that make these noises? Or is this an unidentified creature bellowing from the deep depths of the woods? Some suspect Bigfoot since it's known to make inhuman howling and whooping sounds. Take a listen again. Could these be the sounds of a Sasquatch? Your guess is as good as mine. The following photo is very terrifying. Taken by a trail camera, it shows a very menacing looking moose. This thing just looks like a cold-blooded killer, and it seems to have bloodstains all over its antlers. But the reason the antlers look like this is not as terrifying as you may think. The moose is just growing into its antlers. The strange skin hanging from the antlers is called the velvet. Velvet is a soft skin that grows over top of the antlers when they first grow in. Once the moose gain more testosterone around mating season, they begin to shed this layer of velvet, leaving some bloodstains at first. However, the shedding process doesn't hurt the moose a bit. It's a normal and completely natural process for them. After the velvet is shed, the antlers then harden and turn into bone. But that doesn't stop this picture from being terrifying. Imagine being trampled by this thing. You wouldn't stand a chance. Taking a look at a video that took place in California, and it's just downright weird. A man owns a farm with many acres and stumbled upon this very strange phenomenon. Now this tree looks like the portal to hell, with fire blazing through the inside. And there was no fire around the tree at all, just inside, so it's pretty unexplainable why this was happening. There was reportedly a wildfire that happened near the area a few days prior, so could the wildfire somehow have only burned the inside of the tree, and the fire was still burning from a few days ago? If I was walking through the woods and I came across something like this, I would be scared but also think it's the coolest thing ever. There's something so cool and mysterious about it. Some suspect it could have been from a lightning strike, but it seemed to be a relatively calm day with mild weather. Definitely very creepy. The following capture took place in Nantucket, Massachusetts. A trail cam captured a, let's just say, strange-looking deer. Take a look. As you can see, the deer has some weird growths on both sides of its head. Could this be the result of a strange disease, maybe CWD, also known as the zombie deer disease? It seems this is not the case. It seems as if this was an injury. It's hypothesized that both the deer's antlers were injured at the same time, causing blood to seep down, causing these growths, also known as drop tines. But luckily, the deer will eventually shed these drop tines, so they won't last forever. Definitely a weird thing to capture on a trail cam. Now this photo here will blow your mind. Captured in Minnesota in 2012, the photo shows an absolutely huge barn owl flying away with a cat in its grip. The big barn owls are known for hunting large prey, so it looks like this cat would be the owl's next victim. What these owls usually do is lift their prey high into the air and eventually they drop them, attempting to injure it very badly. But this cat probably could have survived, considering their cat-like reflexes and their ability to always land on their feet. Cats can survive pretty long falls, so it's definitely possible this cat lived to see another day. But just look at this photo. What a truly eerie sight. Some teenage friends were out exploring the woods in the late hours of the night, a decision they would soon regret as they were met with something not from this world.
No. Hurry up, come on.
As you can see, a pale humanoid looking figure is seen running at them on all fours. Many online viewers were quick to call this footage a hoax, saying it's just a man in a costume. But the explorers claim the encounter was all too real, and they have no idea what it could have been. Taking a closer look at the figure, it seems to resemble the urban legend, the Rake, which is this guy right here. The Rake is an elongated, skinny, and pale cryptid that is said to roam the forests at night. Many believe the Rake is real due to the large amount of photos and videos found online. It seems the encounters of this creature are increasing with more and more sightings coming about. Is the Rake real and did they just catch it on camera? I'll let you all be the judge. So the other day I was going for a ride on my electric longboard as I do time to time. I was flying around my neighborhood and just zooming around until I eventually reached the pond located in the back of the neighborhood. Now when we were younger, my brother and my friends and I would always go down to this pond and look for snakes. Usually around the springtime there would be lots of garter snakes slithering around near the pond. However, we haven't seen a snake down there in probably about 10 years now. But anyways, I decided to hop off my longboard and take a look around anyways. I saw a tree stump that looked very old and I decided to get a closer look. And hidden within the depths of this tree stump, this is what I found. A baby garter snake. This thing was tiny. It had to be a foot in length. So after about 10 years, I finally found another snake down there, so I guess they're making a comeback. I will keep you all updated if I find any more snakes. Maybe I'll even try to catch one. But soon after I took this video, the snake darted out of the tree stump and into the nearby field. Snakes are definitely some of my favorite animals and I've always been very interested by them. I hope you all enjoy this bonus clip taken by me, Maximum Fear. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button's mom. Let's aim for 2,000 likes for another one of these scary trail camera videos. And if you want to get to know me more, or you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, MaxwellFear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Maximum Fear. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 4% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. And be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.